but eventually I'll come out with different colors over time. All right. But yeah, tap in, ladies. All right. Now, all right. So, Raw, thank you. All right. Opening outfit. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback. All right. Now, let's get into the ritual. Okay. Let's get into the fun part. Let's get into the fun part. So, we're going to do this real quick. Okay, I gotta do this. So let me do this. Let me share this. So this is AI. I'm just sharing this to show you what AI could do. So if this is Dali, one of the AI programs that I was playing with, and these are my profile picture. So I was playing with my profile picture, putting different things in the AI pro. I'm not going to wait for it to come up. I'm really just using this as a way for me to get to the other tabs. But it's very interesting how AI works, right? And this is actually it's taking forever to load right now, but we might have to move past it. If it comes back up, though, I'll pop it up. But it literally changed my whole profile picture to something new. So be careful what you're looking at. A lot of the things that you're looking at may not really be there. It may not really be true. It may all be a fiction, right? Literally may all be like BS. You know what I'm saying? This is my profile picture that you guys see right now, okay? Right here. This is what they did to it, okay? This is what AI did to it. This is what AI did to me, okay? They gave me a hand, they gave me a bracelet, they gave me pants, they gave me legs, right? Well, this is the power of AI. So you got to be really careful of what you see on the internet and what videos you see on the internet nowadays. Being a person who does research, look, they put me a little poom poom boy shorts, biker shorts. I would never wear some some tight ass shorts like this, but this is what AI is doing. All right, so just keep your eyes open and your wallet in the front pocket. Right, word to Raekwon. All right, let's get. This is where I wanted to get to. All right, so we had these coronal mass ejections, right, on January 14th, glancing blows from one or more CMEs. These storm clouds were hurled into space by the collective activity of many flares earlier this week. Okay, the 9th they had flares, the 10th they had flares, and the 14th, the 15th they having solar flares. All right, now another one happened on the 19th. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, they're showing you this looks like what? This is not the gay pride flag. Okay, this is the chakra system. Okay, this is what the chakra system looks like. Hold up, yeah. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Hold on. All right, this is the chakra system. Okay, this is what the chakra system looks like. Okay, these colors. All right, as they go up, root, right, sacral, sacral, solar. Uh, this is crown, throat, right, third eye, crown, right here. Okay, and they're just showing you the Earth's magnetic field. And they're saying photons funneled, right? Protons, we all know basic science, or maybe we don't all know, but in basic science, it's protons, neutrons, and electrons. Okay, neutrons is the nucleus. The proton is right outside the nucleus. Okay, so this is an atomic upgrade that we get whenever these solar flares are popping. This is why you want to sleep more. Okay, this is why you're so tired, because of this magnetic energy. So this is all about you opening and awakening these chakras so you can get to your Kundalini awakening. All right. So what you want to do as part of the rituals, you want to get one of these candles. Okay. You don't have to get them with these symbols on there. All right. With these chakra systems. If you can, great, cool. Awesome. You could get a candle simply that looks like this one. Okay. Simply that looks like this one. You could get this for $2, $3. Some of them are in Target, some of them are in Walmart, right? A lot of them you could find in your local Botanica. Okay. Get a chakra candle with all the colors. All right. Some of them are 7 African power candles, which I'm about to show you in a minute. All right. You can order it online if you want, but you want to get one of these candles. You're going to use this during this new moon energy that we have right now. If they let me share it, all right. Which they're not. Hold up. Let me do this because they're playing games with my emotions. So you're going to do this with, yep, you're right next to this, the electromagnetic spectrum. Let me pull your comment up. The electromagnetic spectrum, okay. And you're going to tap into this. This is the 7 African powers. Again, you don't have to order it from this place, okay? You could get it from your local Botanica. You could get it from your, again, they might not be a 7 African power candle, but again, if they don't have that, get the candles that I showed you earlier. Just something that looks like that. $2. Don't spend a whole bunch of money. This is a little too expensive, in my opinion. But if you can, get it from a Botanica, local Botanica, one of these 7 African power candles, or get one of them from the local corner store, or shit. Sometimes you might find it. Well, I don't think 7-Eleven, but Target, Walmart, Kmart, things like that, right? Any place that sells candles, even like what they call them shits. Them stores like homemaking stores and stuff like that, where they have candles. They usually have these different 7 colored candles, right? Again, don't break the bank. All right. You don't need to do that. And what you're going to get is this is called calamus root. Okay. Calamus root. I have some right here. Okay. We have some right here. Calamus root. All right. And you have time to order it. And this is something you could do. You don't have the money today. I understand. It's okay. When you get paid on Friday or next Friday, sometime within this 2 week window before the new moon, you want to be able to get your hands on this calamus root. Okay. Screenshot it. Okay. Keep it in mind. Calamus root, also known as sweet flag, is utilized in spells involving dominance, commanding, and bending over, as well as love potions and love magic. Okay. I'm not in the do what thou wilt. I'm not in the dominance, commanding, and putting someone in slavery, right? Spiritually, it's going to come back to you. But it is a powerful root for that if you're having issues with someone outside of you and you need to use this particular root for that, right? I'm not talking about binding a man or binding a woman, right? Or dominating a lover or something like that. But let's say you're having a problem at work, you're having a problem, a legal problem, right? You're having an issue, landlord, whatever, right? You could use this calamus root with that particular herb and basically bend their will, right? And you could use that to protect yourself, right, against the bullshit. Okay, so it says water is the element of luck, healing, money, and protection. Okay, and that's basically when it is boiled and stuff like that, right? Or when it melts inside of a candle. Okay. The magical applications, the seeds can be strung as healing beads, or the powdered root can be used in healing incenses and satchels. Okay. So basically, this is going to help open you up, right? Dominate your chakras, command your chakras, and bend your chakras. Okay. This is the love potion for yourself and the love magic for yourself. This is going to stir your inner waters. If you notice, it says sweet flag, but sweet water is also an element of the deity Oshun. Oshun is the goddess of the sweet waters. Okay. So luck, healing, money, and protection. All the things you want to do on the magical path. See, I got magical stuff too, right? I'm not just talking metaphysics. I got actual tools that actually help. All right. Let's continue. So remember what I said. This is about healing the heart chakra. Okay. You have this year starting in with Cancer, which is basically dealing with the heart, the scarab that I showed you earlier, right? And it ends in Cancer, where we're dealing with that water element. All right. Going to move through this kind of fast. This is also going back to Chariot card. Okay, go back to my video where I talked about creating or crafting your chariot of strength. All right, I broke down how this relates to the chakra system, right? and balancing act and all of that, right? I'm not going through that now. But as you see, this year is the number 7, 2023. So this is about creating your divine chariot. You have protection, power, and strength, and justice, okay? And magic, most and foremost, all right? That's what these herbs are doing. And the herbs, you're going to put those herbs that I showed you in a candle as well, all right? Um, Let me go back real quick. So you're gonna put these herbs in the candle. You're not gonna in that same candle that I showed you. In this candle, you're gonna put those herbs in the candle. Don't OD, okay? You're gonna take maybe, let's see. You're gonna take like, you see how these are, right? Show you the back. So they're like little flakes, right? You're gonna take like 5 or 6 of them, all right? Maybe 6 or 7. Don't OD. Sprinkle them on top of the candle. You clean your candle with Florida water. If you don't have Florida water, don't worry about it. Just wipe it down, right? Say a prayer, your intention. My intention is to heal and enliven my chakras and awaken my Kundalini. All right. This was channeled to me to give to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sharing this with y'all. All right. And you're going to clean your candle from bottom to the top, right? Always from the bottom to the top, because you want to raise your frequency, raise your vibration, raise your energy, right? Kundalini rising, rising, right? Raise your chakras to the crown, right? Actually, I would prefer you, if you got a candle, I would prefer the candle where it burns from where the purple is actually on the top, the crown is on the top, and the root is on the bottom, right? But it doesn't really matter. As long as your intention is there, right? It's still going to work for you. Okay. These are things that I used when my Kundalini popped. All right. So I'm just rechanneling this to give to y'all. All right. So let's continue. To awaken your chariot, right? Your solar energy with all these solar flares that are hitting. So you also want to get these are called feng shui dogs, okay? Feng fu dogs or feng shui dogs. Why do you want to get these feng shui dogs, okay? They're lions, okay? After this new moon, the next full moon is going to be in Leo. That's why I said you want to get something within these next 2 weeks you want to get this in within the next 2 weeks. I got everything here for you, just a screenshot, making it as easy as possible. All right. And these you could put on your front door. So if somebody comes in your front door, they essentially are protection, right? If you look, the New York Public Library, I don't have the screen here, but the New York Public Library here in New York actually has these two lions in front, okay? And to the average human, right, the average common savage, word to Adika Butler, the common savage doesn't know what they're looking at. They just look like two lions, but they're actually called food dogs, right? And and look at what it says, okay? This is basically saying, and I have these, actually have a couple in front of my door, right? So it says you could place these figurines at both ends of your entry table. If your entry table is facing the door in a business, you could place those figurines on both sides of your cash register facing customers, okay? It says there are other uses of food door figurines. This is what we're talking about. This is the year of healing the heart. You could use food doors to heal the inner child. Okay. You could use food doors to cheer up, to heal the inner child. All right. That's what we're trying to do. Healing the chakras is essentially healing your inner child, healing the inner waters within yourself, creating those waters, making those waters sweet. All right. It says the Asiatic lion mane, the Asiatic lion has a smaller mane better than the better known African lion. For instance, an Asiatic lion might be confused with a Tibetan mastiff with a large dog with a mane around its head. There are stories of people trying to pass the mastiffs as lions in China or even modern times. More likely, it was some Westerner not being able to see the lion and the sign that it must be a dog. So these are actually full lions. Again, after this new moon in Aquarius, the next full moon will be in Leo. So by the time, if you do this and light these candles, and you want to get it like 2 of those candles, right? You want to get one to start the new moon and you let it burn, a 7-day candle, right? let it burn. If you can't get a 7-day candle, get a small, you could get 7 of the candles of all 7 colors. If that's what you want to do, you get candles of all 7 colors and burn them all at the same time. Totally up to you, right? But make sure it's 7 colors that relate to the chakras, right? And you're going to put essentially these 2 dogs, you're going to put these 2 dogs right next to them, right? You're going to get these off Amazon. You're going to put those right in between the candle, okay? So you got the candle, right? You got the candle right here, right? You light it up, okay? But before you clean it, you say your prayer, right? For that to heal all your chakras, right? If you want to put a petition under there, well, please heal thy chakras. Whatever ancestor you want to petition, I'll leave that up to you, right? I want to teach you to wax on, wax off, right? So you could be your own Daniel-san, right? But you could put a petition under the candle, which is basically you writing out what your wishes are and what your desires are and what your reward will be for opening your chakras, right? And once you do that, this will help awaken your Kundalini. So you want to do this again. The new moon is starting. If you can get it before that, great. If not, as long as it's within the next 2 weeks before the full moon. After the full moon, it's going to be waning and it's not going to be as powerful or productive during it. Okay. Now you are going to, so you're going to get these food dogs. Okay. Screenshot it. All right. Got it right here on Amazon. Yeah, it's $27, but I know you niggas got it. Don't tell me you don't got it. You smoking weed, you drinking bottles of Hennessy, you wasting it at the club, you gambling. That's right. Got to sacrifice for this path, okay? You got to sacrifice. If you can find it for cheaper, find them for cheaper. Yeah, you know what they are. Feng Shui food dogs. Might be able to find it in your local wherever, right? Um, I keep thinking of this place, but I can't remember the name of the store that sells this type of stuff, right? But maybe Five Below or something, you can find them, right? Call Five Below, see if they got them for cheap, right? But you're gonna put them on each side of your candle, right? Very important because you want to now enliven this Leo energy and enliven your chakras. Now, you're going to also get some bay leaf. Bay leaf, you simply are going to get this from, and again, screenshot this, right? You're going to get this from the store, okay? Any store, grocery store. Don't, shouldn't cost you more than $3 to $4, right? Get some bay leaves. You might already have this in your kitchen, right? Bay leaves is all about that fire, Kundalini fire, all right? It's masculine, but masculine is, we're not talking about male gender. We're talking about energy, right? Fire energy. Masculine energy is fire energy, spirit energy, right? Feminine energy is soul energy. Spiritual energy is masculine energy, okay? Planet, the sun, okay, the sign is Leo, all right? So we're using the bay leaf is in with the calamus and the bay leaf, all right? Now you see we're doing alchemy. Now we're doing real hoodoo, okay? This is now we getting into using magic for a purpose of transformation, not just binding, not just summoning demons, not just trying to manipulate someone. Now we're using magic in a practical manner. You feel me? Drop one in the chat if you feel what I'm saying. I don't want to just think I'm talking to myself. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Drop one in the chat if you feel what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Michael's Hobby Lobby. All right. Dollar stores too. Okay. Drop one in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. All right. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. All right. Yeah, you go to Hobby Lobby, Divine Oracle. Thank you for that. Okay. Hobby Lobby. Yeah, you could go to those places to get those things. All right. And I'm a salesperson. Don't tell me you don't got it. You got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. I know you got it. I know you got it. I was a master of selling to the Negro. You know how I used to sell to the Negro, right? When I was selling face to face? All I had to do was look at the Negro shoes and they could tell me anything and I knew they had it. All I had to do was convince them that they had it and tell them, oh, I know they got it, and make them laugh a couple of times while pointing out how the thing I was selling them was going to benefit them. And I had a customer. I'm one of the best to do it, for real. I'm not saying that just to talk shit. people who work with me who might be on the stream knows I'm one of the best salesmen out here. So I say that to say you got it, right? You might have to cut a corner or two, but you got it. All right. And if you don't got it, shit, borrow it. It's gonna make your life better. If you can't light the candle though, let me say this. If you can't light the candle before we go into this, um, because we're gonna talk about the lotus flower real quick. If you can't buy the candles or you're in a situation where you can't do it, parents, friends, you're living with somebody, whatever, here's what I want you to do. I want you to create a collage or something like that, right? Where you have the candle, you have the food dogs, right? Use Photoshop, use these apps. Y'all are pretty good with all that, right? With filtering and manipulating yourselves on social media, right? Create the scenario. You can't do that. Draw it, okay? The lion doesn't necessarily have to be a lion. Draw a lion, draw a candle, light the candle, right? Take a picture of it, make it your screensaver, okay? Alchemy, okay? Metaphysical properties. It doesn't necessarily have to be tangible. The universe is mental first and foremost, okay? Is if you can't do it, right? You don't have the means at all to do it. You're sleeping in your car, you're in a shelter or something like that, right? This will still help you along with those of us that are doing this. I'll be doing this myself, all right? Along with those of us that are going to be doing this particular ritual. Again, get 2 candles. When you're going to have for this next 2 weeks, when it's done in 7 days, it's done, okay? The next one you're going to light on the eve of the new year, the eve of the full moon, Leo full moon, right? So there's 3 days before the Leo full moon, you're going to light it then, all right? And let it last for those 7 days. The 3 days of the pre full moon and the 3 days of the full moon. And by the 7th day, it'll start to extinguish, all right? And what's going to happen is you're going to, well, let me talk about this, then I'll talk to you about what's going to happen. What's going to happen is this. Actually, let me talk about this. So one of all the other herbs you could get, again, if you can't get these herbs, don't worry about it. This is for those who can, right? You're gonna get lotus flower, okay? Lotus, okay, to add to your so it's lotus, bay leaf, and the calamus, okay? And the lotus is for love, protection, psychic opening, and spiritual growth, okay? Sacred to Egyptian gods, India gods, okay? Hermes, right? Fuck Hermes. Fuck Hermes. I hate Hermes. Herpes is basically a legba, war Mercury, right? What we talked about earlier. Because Hermes is like a thief of everything Egyptian, right? Oshun and Osiris, okay? This will be Osir and Het Heru if you're coming from a Kemetic perspective. If you're coming from a Kabbalistic perspective, this would be Kether and Netzach, okay? So this is feeling, okay? And feeling, thinking, feeling, right? Combined in a higher noble pursuit, as Martin Luther King said, okay? So this is the lotus is going to, you're going to add a little bit of lotus, get some lotus leaf, sprinkle it. You don't want to do too much. If you put too much of any of these herbs, your candle's not going to burn correctly. You can end up fucking up your shit, fucking up your candle. So just put a little bit of each herb, right? Little bit of each herb. And as it starts to burn and you see layers, right? Put a little bit, put a little bit in it when you remember or whatever. Or put it on your altar, of course, right? Again, if you can't do it, I told you what to do. All right. And another thing, if you don't want to do none of that, right? This is you could if you have a tarot card, you could put your strength tarot card on it. Okay. You don't want to buy the foo dogs or anything like that, or you're like, fuck them herbs, right? Put the strength. I'm giving you all sorts of different ways. This is just stuff I've channeled, right? Put the strength tarot card, right? You probably can't do readings for the next 2 weeks. That's okay. You're going to be able to do readings from here psychically once you open up your Kundalini, all right? So you could put the tarot card on the candle, literally, or put it under the candle, all right? This is inner strength. This is a representation of inner strength, right? The woman, the moon, right? The hidden, the darkness, right? This is going to be you. You don't know the power of the dark side. All right. This is going to be you tapping into that. All right. And you getting yourself ready because All right, so you want to prepare yourself. Again, this is going to be a hell of a year coming up. I'm telling you, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, okay? So you want to start growing this flower element, growing these type of attitudes within you. Again, I just broke this down in length. I'm not going to do that now, but the 8 is infinity, and no, she is managing her lion, right? She's holding the lion. She's brave, okay? She's courageous. She's not scared. She's not shook of being who she is and holding the line and taming it. All right. The line, red line, is just a representation of that fire energy, that Kundalini energy, that serpentine energy, that raw energy. All right. So you could put just this tarot card. If you have a tarot deck, put that card under the candle. You don't even need to write a petition. Spirit, based on me channeling this and telling you this, Spirit's going to already know, and you could just add this to your petition as well if you want to. Okay, add a petition, add the strength cards just to add more fire to it. All right. Now, also, one of the things you could tap into is if you want to add more and more fire to it, right? Add a black atom. This is for men only. Okay, men only. Men only. Men only. Men only. Men only. Men only. Okay. And I got one for women. Don't worry. You're gonna get a black atom figure. Okay. Get a black atom figure. Why? Atom, black atom is called Tet Adam. Okay. If you look in the movie Black Adam, he's called Tet Adam. The Hebrew word Tet means strength. All right. So the Hebrew word Tet and the Tet card is essentially this card. Okay. So Tet means strength. Strength means Tet. So Tet Adam, Tet Atom, right? Tet Atom is corresponding to what this lotus flower is, okay? Sacred to Egyptian gods, all right? So that Tet is that psychic opening, that spiritual growth, you opening up the lotus within, all right? Opening up those chakras, right? If you look at the chakras all look like flowers, all right? So let's just go here. Oh, let me show you the one for women, then we'll close out. So you could get a Tet Atom, right? I like to use these things. We're not worried about the race, right? We're worried about the energy, right? You see this little lightning bolt, this spark, right? This is what you want to feel. When you have a Kundalini awakening, this is what it feels like. It feels like you have a fire raging through your body, right? What Tet Adam was, he was unbridled power, right? He had to temper his power, right? He had to learn to use it for good. A lot of us are very powerful people, but we're not using our powers, right? We're hiding, we're running, right? We are using it just to have attitudes, just to be abusive, just to be manipulative, right? We want to be able to use the lightning bolt energy, right? The Kundalini awakened energy, the fire energy, in order to raise ourselves into our highest, most noble, most powerful selves. All right. It is up to us as melanated people to lead the charge. You melanated people have to lead the charge. The whole world follows us. Music, culture, dress, dance, style, conduct. But right now it's following us at our lowest vibrational level. What happens when we raise the vibration to quote unquote Wakandan level? Okay? When we are creating new AI, we're the ones at the forefront of technology. You guys know Georgia Tech is the school that's recruiting the most people in the technological sphere right now in the technological world. Georgia Tech, not Silicon Valley. The people that's going to Silicon Valley they're recruiting at Georgia Tech. So Ti was a little bit right when he said that Atlanta is Wakanda. Okay, he was a little bit right when he said Atlanta is Wakanda, right? And that's where a high concentration of melanated people are in Atlanta right now. Brother Rich, Brett Blue Pill, they all in Atlanta right now, right? So I'm saying all that to say you don't have to be in Atlanta, right? To get this gnosis, to get this charge, to get this fire. You just have to tap in. So again, you could get if you can't get the herbs, right? This is like a herb replacement. You can't get the herbs, you don't know where to find them. You scared, right? Get a Black Adam figurine, right? And he will, again, this is a something channel, so he will help you charge this energy on your candle as well, okay? Or you could just get it as an add-on, all right? And you can use this for other things as well. For men only, again. For the women, I got you, all right? You could get you a storm, okay? Get you a storm, quantum mechanic storm, okay? Entering into the quantum realm. Feminine energy is all about the quantum realm. We're going into the Ant-Man movie, and the Ant-Man movie, there's two women, right? There's actually three women. It's the Wasp, it's Ant-Man's daughter, and it's uh, uh, uh Hank Pym, the father's wife. So it's three women, two men. Okay, so there's more women than men that's in the new Ant-Man movie. So this is the quantum energy, right? That you're going to be saying that you're raising up, right, in your feminine spirit to tap into your, and again, this is going to be a representation of the womb, okay? Rising up, the sacral, this is the color of the sacral chakra. All this came to me, right? In a vision. You know what I'm saying? All this came to me to give this to y'all. And as I was coming up with this, it was like, put this, give this, right? So I'm giving this to y'all, right? I'm trying to be, well, not me or me in the channel, trying to be as inexpensive as possible to give you some things to work with, all right? If you don't have an Amazon account in 2023, I don't know what type of life you live, right? There's no disrespect, but I don't know what type of life you live. I remember I dated somebody that didn't have an Amazon account a couple of years ago. I was like, "What? You don't have an Amazon account? So get you an Amazon account. Even if you're on Section 8 or well, not Section 8. If you're on Snap or Wick, you can get an Amazon account for free. You don't even have to pay a monthly fee. All right. So get you an Amazon account, Amazon Prime account, absolutely free. If not, I think it's $16, but it's well worth it. You should have an Amazon account though. Yeah, Jeff Bezos or what, but I like getting my shit in 1 or 2 days. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. All right? That shit's the bomb to me. And we're going to the point where we're getting to the point where we are going to get back to this energy. All right. This is us stirring up the sacral chakra using the candles, using the herb, the bay leaf, the calamus, the lotus leaf, right? The statuettes, right? Using them as spiritual vehicles and conductors for our sacral energy. Again, this is the 13, right? 12 chakras plus the sun, right? Or 12 cranial nerves plus, I'm sorry, I said 12 chakras with the sun. 12 cranial nerves, right? Plus the third eye. Also the 12 zodiac signs plus the sun, right? You know, that 13, lucky 13, they call it unlucky, but it really is lucky. We just had Friday the 13th. This is about that sacral chakra though, hitting that heart. Okay, that sacral chakra hitting that heart, right? Same thing that happened to Damar Hamlin, all right? Even though we know there's other factors involved, but this is also a spiritual representation, as above, so below. When we see these things happen in the terrestrial world, we have to relate them to our spiritual world, all right? And that is tonight's presentation. Anyone have any questions before I go? We got like 4 minutes. I'll answer some questions. Just don't ask me about no crazy shit that is not practical. But I'll answer some questions. You said I need to do that cardio ritual you gave us. That's what's up. Or do y'all want to just ride out with some music real quick? And we'll close out doing a ritual, a musical ritual. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want questions, a Q&A, or y'all want to ride out to some music. I got you either way. Okay, out. All right, we'll ride out. We'll ride out. Since Kenton, you're the only one. Everybody, I guess everybody else is watching from the sideline. I appreciate those of you who are in here. I know it's the end of beginning of a new work week for everybody. I'm a night owl, so it's like, oh, what's up, Lindsay? Face red, heart shape. So, what if a 7 day candle doesn't last 7 days? That's okay. We're not worried about essentially the 7 days, right? We're worried about essentially the seven chakras. So, if it burns in 5 days, if it burns in 4 days, if it burns in 3 days, it's those colors represent the chakras. So, it's about the intention. Now, oh, I forgot to say this actually, and then we'll play some music. But I forgot to say this. What we're gonna do is, what it's gonna do is, it's gonna bring you into. There's gonna be some challenges, right? Life in general is gonna throw you some challenges this year, but there's gonna be some things that are gonna like test you in each chakra level, right? See if you're really ready as you after you burn these in the next couple of weeks. And don't be scared. It's not to scare you. You're going to be able to pass them because now you have this energy with the herbs, with the hoodoo, right? That this is basically hoodoo. This is candle magic that I gave you, right? And basically you're going to go through these things and you're going to be able to master them, right? You're going to see them coming. You're going to see the people coming. You're going to see the events coming, and you're going to be able to master them with ease, a newfound ease, right? The different changes that come in life, you're going to have a newfound intuition because now your chakras are going to be open. So it's designed, but when things happen, you can't go back into root chakra fear mode, right? Can't do that, right? Or else you basically wasted your time and your money, right? You have to get into the space to where you're going to face these things head on. And that's going to start with meditation, not just the candle work. You have to do meditation along with this, right? You have to do meditation where you feel. Go to my video with Round F for Men, where it talks about scripts and scenarios. You're going to have to do this along with the meditation, right? If you're using plant medicine, even better, right? Do it on a new moon, do it on a full moon, right? But still with the goal when you're using it to go into meditation and heal those chakras, right? All these things are designed to get you, even the statues, right? Are designed to get you into that resonance of energy, right? Magic is simple, right? It's really about manipulating magic, manipulating M and A, guiding G, intention I, cause C, knowingly K. Manipulating and guiding intention knowingly. It's beyond the secret shit. Just think it, visualize it, woo woo, and it's gonna happen. No, you got to do some shit out here, bro. You got 2 hands and 2 feet that God gave you for a reason. Good question on Exodus. Good question. All right, let's go to nobody else got questions. I'm gonna play this song. I got flagged. They flagged the shit out of me last time, so I ain't gonna do it the way I did it last time. But this song is by Brittany Murphy. And it's called Stay High. Actually, let me see. I could pull it. I could pull it up and not play it. And this is not just for this ritual is not just for melanated people. This is for everyone across the world that wants to tap in and heal their chakras because we're gonna need everybody. Oh, Brittany Howard. Sorry, I said Brittany Murphy. Her name is Brittany Howard. Yeah, Brittany Murphy. I hear y'all. I see y'all. Brittany Howard. Stay high. All right, let me share this. Now, I'm not going to play it here, but I am going to play it on another medium. But I want to just show you what it looks like. And what you're going to do, you're going to be a harsh, right? Feel the energy of what it feels like to be around people and your lover right? What it feels like to stay high. It's a cool little video too, but this is the song. Again, we're not gonna play it here, but we're gonna play it here. Actually, I see what they're doing. Hold up, y'all. Stay with me. This is gonna be the end of the night ritual. I might just take the flag. I might just take the flag. Yo, y'all hit that like button if you're here. If you haven't already. The Cash App is below. The drip is there. All right. Inbox me if you want the drip. The email is there for the hoodies. I'm excited about getting those out to the world. Seeing how they look on y'all. Putting the pictures on my Instagram. Damn, this thing is not even loading up. It's a conspiracy right now. All right, I'm gonna take the copyright hit for this one. I could just delete it. But if you're live here, at least you get the music, right? I'm gonna take the copyright hit for it though. Because I can't even load it up on my phone for whatever reason. It's like with people that make you get high, make you feel good, your new friends, new family. Peace, power, prosperity, Rob Blackstorm. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. I appreciate you. Hit that like button if you are here. Hit that Cash App if you appreciate what I've done. Giving is you will come back to you. All right. Um, Everything what goes around comes around. So I do appreciate the Cash Apps. I do appreciate the donations. Get the drip if you want it. Be kind to people. All right. Be light to people, even if you're criticizing, even if you have something constructive to say, make sure it comes from a heart place, make sure it's not from a controlling place, right? Be the light that you want to see in the world. You go in the stores, you're going to the job, be the person that brings light. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're not acting like that, even if they're on some negative vamping shit, right? You be the light, right? Don't share everything with everybody, but also shine your light for the world to see. You know what I'm saying? Like most Def's Umi says, okay? Come into the world as a God body, not a God body in ego, not a God body in talk, not a God body in dress, but a God body in energy, aura, feel, right? In emotion, in action, right? In duty and in deed. All right. That being said, tap into that chakra, that Kundalini awakening ritual. I would love to hear you tell me about your adventures of Kundalini awakening. Can't wait to see the emails and the inboxes. All right. I appreciate you again. Thank you for your time. Rest in power to my ancestor Rosie. Rest in power to the ancestor Martin Luther King Jr. And with that, I'm going to say good night on this 3 hour video. Peace, power, prosperity. One love. Oh, and y'all are privileged because the 5 or 6 of y'all in here, everybody ain't going because I'm gonna have to delete that damn song. So everybody ain't going because they hit me heavy last time I did this with the music. So I'm gonna have to delete the song when they finally eventually hit me with the copyright. But I appreciate you taking your time. Hopefully it helped heal you in this brief space. All right. Again, peace, power, and prosperity. Rob Blackstorm, we out.